Flamingos. They're stylish, they're talented, they're pink, and I like them a lot. Like a lot. So I'm going to talk about them, and you are going to listen. Now, I'm going to talk your ear off about these amazing birds, so I think I'm going to need a little drinky drink. Today, I'm going to be making the Chunky Chef's recipe for Love Potion Vodka Cocktail. I'll have the link in the description as well as all of my sources for this video. I chose this drink mainly because it's easy, and if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I am not a master mixologist. But it looks delicious, and it's pink. The recipe calls for 1/3 cup vodka, 1/4 cup peach schnapps. Schnapps? Ooh, I don't know. And 1 cup grapefruit juice. Now, I can't have grapefruit because of medication I'm on, and I honestly don't really like it anyway. So I'm substituting it with some strawberry lemonade and hoping for the best. And if I don't like the drink, it's not the author's fault. I basically changed most of the recipe, and that is on me. So all I have to do is grab my shaker, ice, and my ingredients, slap that shit in there, and shake. I also chose to add a sugar rim to my glass. And as a finishing touch, I'll add this fancy little umbrella to honor these fancy little birds. Okay, let's get into it. So, what's so special about flamingos? Everything. From their color, to their social lives, to their height, they're incredible birds. Their bodies are straight up unreal, dude. Do you know how fucking tall a flamingo is? No, seriously, guess. They're 5 feet tall. That's basically me-sized. And like me, they also weren't born pink. I know, it looks natural. After hatching, the chicks are gray or white. While my pink hair comes from box dye, their color is highly dependent on the food that they eat. The pigment that colors their feathers is also the same color that gives carrots their orange color, called, aptly, carotenoids. Oh, I forgot to give my review. The drink is good. They get this pigment through their surprisingly diverse and interesting diet. They're giant filter feeders. They eat by twisting their heads upside down in the water in this fucked up neck situation that resembles what I look like when I convince myself that washing my hair in the sink is totally easier than just taking a shower. They move their little heads around under there and suck up lots of little goodies. We're talking tiny shrimp. We're talking why is this so hard? We're talking, oh my god, the honky tonk badonk, I can't do this. We're talking tiny shrimp, crayfish, algae, and even small fish. Eating isn't a solitary activity either. Flamingos tend to eat in groups, especially in algae blooms. They even sometimes use synchronized, flamboyant little dances. This drink has me doing a little flamingo happy dance. If you're a flamingo, algae blooms are the place to be. Not only can you get your grub on at the all-you-can-eat buffet, you may find love. But we all know that if you want to get hot and heavy, you have to look your best. Some flamingos specifically prune a section of their body that absorbs pigment better, leading to some bright, sexy feathers. So, let's talk about sex. And community, I guess. Flamingos are a very social species. They often live in communities of thousands. But get this. The Soda Lakes, located in East Africa, are home to between 1.5 and 2.5 million, most of which live in Tanzania alone. Dude, my entire hometown has a population of 3,000. These big birds are probably more well socialized than I am. Sorry if you can hear my cat's toy, by the way. He was trying to maul me, so you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Mating rituals with these guys are kind of insane. Large groups of flamingos will break out into a flash mob, showing off their sick moves to impress the flamingo baddies. And when I say large groups, I mean large. Just look at this video from planet Earth.
During the breeding season, the flamingos perform these peculiar courtship dances even through the hottest time of the day. They're so eager, they don't even pause to feed. The rules are something of a mystery, but after a month of dancing, all the birds will have paired off and will be getting ready to mate.
When I watched this, I laughed so hard my fiance got worried, and I went into the other room and made him watch it. Love truly is a beautiful thing. In my research, flamingos are often compared to synchronized swimmers, and watching videos of them doing their thing really solidifies why. The video I showed you is just one example, but their mating dances are more complex than even that. They've got lots of sick moves. LifeScience.com describes their dance types as head flag, wing salute, inverted wing salute, twist and preen, wing leg stretch, and marching. I wonder if they know hot to go. I hope they play hot to go. This is a flamboyance of flamingos. A lot of animals are the hit it and quit it type, but not flamingos. After mating, these birds co-parent and remain monogamous to each other, at least until little Junior goes to college. There's no McDonald's parking lot exchanges for these little guys. I think my parents could learn a thing or two from them. As the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a chick. Since colonies often mate around the same time, they nest at the same time, often in very close proximity to each other. Usually only laying one egg, it's very important that parents take care of their offspring. And they do. Did you know that flamingos produce milk? I know what you're thinking. But Dante, they're birds, not mammals. Or maybe you're not. I don't know your life. But if you were thinking that, you'd be correct. The milk flamingos produce to feed their young is called crop milk, and they're one of the few bird species to produce it, along with pigeons, doves, and emperor penguins. Both males and females have this milk, and it's bright red. I'll show a picture on the screen right now. I know, metal as fuck, right? Parenting and feeding process is so draining that adults often lose their pink coloring, which is like kind of even more metal, right? Now, we've established that flamingo pairs are monogamous lovers and attentive parents, but let's imagine for a moment. You're a daddy flamingo. You've had it with your old life. Maybe you weren't ready to be a father, and you just have to run away. Go to the grocery store to pick up crop milk and never come home. What would that look like? These absolute beasts can fly at incredible speeds, reaching up to 40 miles an hour. 60 kilometers per hour for you non-Americans out there. What's it like? They can also reach altitudes between 10,000 and 13,000 feet, 3,050 to 3,960 meters, give or take. Usually migrating at night. Stellar way to avoid parental responsibility, if you ask me. To wrap things up, I want to share a few more of my favorite flamingo fun facts. Not only can these birds live up to 50 years, but they're extremophiles. And no, that's not a kink thing. It means they can not only survive, but thrive in extreme conditions. But what do I mean by extreme? As I mentioned before, a large population of flamingos lives in Tanzania, many of which make their homes in the Soda Lakes. While these lakes are cozy for these beautiful birds, they are beyond toxic to humans. They're packed full of poisonous algae that could easily kill other animals, but are a staple snack for flamingos. The waters themselves are hypersaline and can erode human skin. Okay. Thanks for letting me hold you hostage and spit flamingo facts at you. As a reward, I'm going to put up some of my favorite flamingo images that I found in my research on the screen. I hope that you find them as fun as I did. Also, here are some of my flamingo paintings / drawings that I've done. You can see actually in the background one of them. Her name is Juliet, and you also can see this Christmas flamingo that I got years ago. His name's Jerry. He's up all year round. Okay, cheers.